want to applaud both of you because you actually watched it. I didn't. I didn't think about the contest. No, I didn't turn my television set on. But we all know it was terrible because there was no star power. And the reality is that we gonna bring it home where the goats can get it. We gonna blame, I'm gonna blame LeBron James. Now, I've sat here for months and I've applauded his greatness and all the things that he has done and he has meant to the NBA. But I have said it and I'm gonna be very, very consistent. The person who really is the provocateur to ruin the slam dunk contest was him. Because he was a superstar who put on a dunk contest every night in the layup line, particularly when he knew that there was momentum swelling for him to participate, and he never did. He even teased that he was going to participate one year. You know, when the great Cheryl Miller was on TV with TNT talking about it, and he told her that he was going to participate and never did.
Right now, I'm preliminary putting my name in the 2010 dunk contest Saturday night. LeBron James is saying that 2010 in Dallas Stadium. Primarily, I put my name in the dunk contest.
All right, fans, you heard it from LeBron James. You heard it from LeBron James.
And before anybody, with their feelings, say people get caught up in feelings instead of facts. Okay, let's remember. You got from the days of Connie Hawkins to Dr. J and David Thompson, all right, to Michael Jordan with Dominique Wilkins, to the Vince Carters of the world, to the Kobe Bryants of the world. You know what? We don't even have to go that route. How about Harold Miner coming out of college when they were calling him a baby Jordan? He showed up and participated in the slam dunk contest. How about Kenny Skywalker, who never had a handle, didn't have a jump shot, but damn it, we knew he could dunk. He participated in the slam dunk contest. Yeah, Nate Robinson won it 3 times. Yes, Bud Webb won it once, okay? We get that part. Blake Griffin was jumping over the key, all right? Because we were called Lob City in LA, and he responded to that label and showed up for All-Star Weekend, okay? So how about Vince Carter with Tracy McGrady? How about Tracy McGrady lobbing it up for Vince Carter, and Vince Carter putting it between his legs and dunking, and the Jet, Kenny Smith, like, it's over. It's over. How about that? How about those memories, okay? We can talk about the great names, but how about the second-tier dudes who were known for their Skywalker tendencies and showed up and handled their business? Why? Because the audience demanded it. The audience wanted it, and they lived up to that billing.
These young stars and rising superstars, they don't look up to LeBron anyway, right? So they're not following his footsteps. A lot of these guys looked up to Kobe. A lot of these guys come on record and talk about how they look up to Kevin Durant more so than they look up to LeBron James. They don't idolize him. So now it's the point where, you want Anthony Edwards, right? A guy who just said at the All-Star break, he don't mind being the face of a league with Victor Wembanyama. You want a Wemby to set the tone. I want to see a Jalen Johnson enter the dunk contest. And by the way, can we give some flowers real quick to Jaylen Brown? Because didn't a few years ago, Jaylen Brown participate in the dunk contest?
Yes, absolutely. Major props to him. You absolutely right.
At least he tried. We need more superstars, and I'm telling you what's gonna move the needle. Adam Silver in the NBA gotta put the lettuce on the table.
No, I ain't got no problems with that. Damn right. Find a way to get more money involved, to get more money in the player's pocket. I'm all for that. No doubt about it, okay? But we also need to pay attention to the fact that you do have cats making 9 figures. And those people that came before them wasn't making that kind of money. And what they did was they did it to uplift the game. And so I'm not sitting up here trying to throw shade on the brother. I'm just speaking facts. The reality of the situation is that if we're going to talk about the problem, you have to talk about where it originated from. And then you move forward from there. There's nothing that LeBron James could do now. I respect that. But the fact of the matter is that it originated from him. When he didn't participate, other people were like, in the years to follow. That is a fact. Now, he can't, they're their own men, and we get that part. But you know what? Those cats felt compelled. When Dominique and Jordan went up against one another, a lot of people were looking forward to it. They couldn't slip out. They couldn't pass on going up against one another. They actually looked forward to it because they know everybody looked forward to it. But then we matriculated to a different time. And you had cats that was like, they weren't overly concerned about that. And the reason why with a straight face, any of us can bring up LeBron James when it comes to the slam dunk contest and the problems that it had is because he teased that he was going to participate. When he knew for years people were clamoring for his involvement. When he went on a court on a night-in, night-out basis in pregame warm-ups and put down his own slam dunk performance. Am I lying? Y'all at the games. You see them. Tell me I'm making it up. Go ahead, Wendy. Go ahead, Perk. I dare you. Tell me that before the games, in that layup line, he wasn't teasing folks for seasons at a time about how he might participate and never did it. And then ultimately other cats follow. So when we think about the demise of the slam dunk contest with a host of other things, he's up here and he deserves to be not just celebrated but revered. When it comes to the slam dunk contest and its diminished value, his fingerprints are written all over it. That is a fact. Period.